Hey guys, AfroPenKid here. In today's episode, we're gonna be talking about the possibility of an iPad Mini and what? Tupac is alive? Yes, we're gonna be talking about Tupac. So let's talk about the iPad Mini first. There's always been speculation that Apple could come out with an iPad Mini and it could be pretty popular. Especially how the Amazon Kindle and other smaller Android tablets have been pretty successful. So there's this dude named John Gruber that's very close and well connected with Apple. And he says he has seen with his own two eyes a 7.85-inch iPad Mini in Apple's workshops. And honestly, I believe him. Just for a second, think about it, guys. You're not a multi-million-dollar company. You're a multi-billion-dollar company. You make devices all the time. People like to buy your stuff. You don't think that you would make a prototype just to play around with it for yourself? You don't think at Google they have a 15-foot wall that just is a huge touch screen where they just play movies on it and it runs Android? You don't think at Apple's headquarters all the main designers are working on 50-inch iMacs? You don't think at Microsoft's headquarters they have some 20-core, 2,000 gigabyte Quadro GPU computer that's running Skyrim in full res? Come on, guys. If you're a multi-billion-dollar company, you know you have all these different toys to play with. It might never get released to the public, but you know they're messing around with stuff in their labs. So here's a little picture right here, and would you guys be interested in buying an iPad Mini? I think it would look good, and as long as it's at a good selling point, it could sell. Now the second thing I want to talk about is just something crazy. I honestly was blown away by it, and I didn't even know that our technology was at this point yet. So if you guys live outside of California or even outside the United States, in the Coachella Valley that's in Palm Springs, that's about an hour away from my house right here in Riverside, it's a huge music festival and huge concert that has tons of rappers and singers and all that come together for a huge concert. And they actually had a hologram of Tupac Shakur. If you guys don't know who Tupac was, he was probably one of the most well-known, best rappers in the 90s, but he ended up getting shot in 1993, 96, I believe, and there's tons and tons of conspiracies out there and rumors that he didn't really die because they couldn't find the body at the hospital and just all this stuff, and they always saying that Tupac is still alive. So a couple of days ago, Tupac actually came up on stage with Snoop Dogg, and they had a total performance. However, Tupac was a hologram, and this is the most realistic hologram I've ever seen. You really feel like you are looking at Tupac. I won't have a video of it, but you guys can find it all over YouTube. I have a couple screenshots, but this technology is crazy. And I was thinking to myself, if we were at this point of technology, think about 5 years from now what they can really do with holograms. You know, like back in the day, or even now in cartoons and even science fiction shows, they have cell phones that's just, you know, you pop open and a hologram comes up, or like in Star Wars or anything like that. It's like that technology seems like it could be here within the next couple of years. Now this performance by Tupac that was a hologram took about 4 months to make. But I was just thinking to myself, this technology can be implemented into video games, into tablets, into projectors at your home. Just like think about it. You FaceTime, you know, for the iPhone, or just any webcam application for Android or anything like that, and instead of, you know, just you seeing each other on, you know, the screen, like a little hologram pops up. So it's like, you know, just a little hologram, and like you and your best friend, you haven't seen each other in a while, and you're just like, hey man, let's do a hologram chat, and you just pop up and there's your little friend. It's in your hand. Like, that's just gonna be crazy. And I know there's a couple pervs out there in the comments right now thinking about ways that this technology can be used for nasty stuff. You pervs, stop that. But honestly, this technology is just crazy. So please leave in the comments below, would you guys buy an iPad Mini? But most importantly, would you guys buy a tablet in the next couple of years that had this hologram technology or anything like that? Do you think hologram technology is actually going to be implemented into cell phones, into tablets, into devices, just like we see in movies and TV shows today? So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and the last thing I want to say before you guys leave is that I actually made another channel. I have my AfroPenKid channel, I have my ABK Vlogs channel, and then for all you editors out there that want to learn more about Final Cut Pro, Final Cut Pro X, After Effects or any of that stuff. I actually made a channel just dedicated to tutorials for video editing, and I will have a link to that channel at the end of this video. So if you guys want to go subscribe to that and learn some stuff in Final Cut Pro, please subscribe to that channel. So I'm AfroPenKid, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.